He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Podziemski's shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one's good. Hardy.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Lawrence. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Hardy. Pass to Grimes. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Slim. Warrior. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Here is Slim. He's got 15. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. Curry buries the 3-shot.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here is Slim. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example
The Warriors shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Melton's checked in. Irving for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Guy says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I failed and succeeded at the highest level, and I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
Yeah, and if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A. Shot to stop the run. Gafford misses.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Lawrence passes to Wiggins. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the paint. And Gafford throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Wiggins, a screen on Irving. Floats it up for Wiggins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I've always said, when in doubt, just jump over them. And Wiggins is listening to me.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Irving sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Stolen away. Here's Lawrence. Banked in off the glass. Slim's got 9 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie sets the screen for Gafford. Thompson from long range. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 14.
Let me just say this. Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Fields checked in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for DeAnthony Melton. And it goes down 2 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's Exum. Nothing on the board. Thompson from long range. Here is Slim. Kuminga, screen on Thompson. Here's Lawrence. From outside, off the mark.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Lively. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Slim, no good. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Maybe the last guy on the floor you want going to the line.
So it's the Warriors now. At one point, they led by 16, setting the floor for the Warriors. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Slim is out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at center, locking down the middle. Here's Lawrence. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Wiggins against Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Here is Slim. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That free throw good from Lawrence.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Dinwiddie against Curry. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Lawrence. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Slim's got 6 in the quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Irving looking over the floor. No good from outside.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Kuminga the pass to Lawrence. Outside Curry. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Outside Curry. Pass to Slim. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 4th. Lets it go. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 32 points for Slim.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Irving from long range. They get the rebound. Up again. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Outside Curry. From past the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. There's 42 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Washington kicks to Dinwiddie. There's the triple. And it's Washington missing. Here's Lawrence driving inside. And that one drops for him. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And it's Golden State's ball. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Slim's got 37. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go